smashing our way in today with another creepy series by Rose Impey and Myra Kemp, that's right. And it's just in time for Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. I'm dressed as someone with Stockholm Syndrome. And since it's Halloween, it's time for spooky things. I've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia recently. So I'm going to put out a journal with a pin for anyone to write on, shall they see it fit. If that gets written on, I'm going to be terrified. That was done as a joke. Don't take it seriously, please. We're back with another creepy story in the anthology. And today we have The Midnight Ship. I haven't read the synopsis on the back or anything. I don't know what this one is even about. But it does say it's for 5 to 8-year-olds. And I think I fit that description. But it's best to go into this blind anyway. And let's just jump into it today. There's no time for messing around. 2 girls in bed. This seems to be the theme for these books. Sometimes, when visitors come, I have to sleep with my sister. Her room's darker and creepier than mine. And she always has to have the top bunk. Well, it is my bed, she says. I am the oldest. So I lie there, trying to get to sleep, with her on top, tossing and turning, and the bed rocking from side to side. Keep still, I whisper. You're making me seasick. And my sister just giggles over and turns over again. It's a bed, not a boat, she says. But later, when Mom's gone downstairs and it's all clear and the room's getting darker, my sister whispers to me, "Come on up, time to board the midnight ship." Then I creep out of bed and scramble up the ladder onto the top deck. Of course my sister's already there, steering the ship, giving the orders, pretending to be captain. Well, it is my bed, she says, and I am the oldest. But sometimes, when she's in a good mood, she lets me steer while she shines her flashlight over the blue dark waves, keeping a lookout for killer sharks and deep sea monsters and slippery slimy sea snakes. There's one, she says, and I lean over to look, but she grabs my pajamas and yanks me back. Careful you don't fall in, she says, and she grins. They'd eat you alive and pick your bones clean in minutes. I screw up my eyes and peer into the darkness. Look, there's one, she says, and another. But she swings for the flashlight round too fast for me, and all I catch is a flash of their silvery tails as they disappear beneath the icy blue water. I can picture them though, their heads breaking the waves, their mouths wide open looking for food, their poisonous fangs glistening in the dark. Suddenly, something flies past my ear. "Dog overboard," cries my sister. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be too loud. It's 12:30 and I have neighbors now. In the beam of the flashlight I can see Danny, her little stuffed dog, bobbing on the waves. "Quick," she says, and we both race down to rescue him. Of course, I'm the one who has to reach out over the icy cold water to save him. "He's your dog," I say, but she says, "I am the oldest." So I do it, but I tell her, "You'd better not let go of me. I don't want to end up splashing about with sea snakes all around me." But suddenly she does, and I land with a,
I'm trying not to be too loud. I have neighbors now.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Downstairs, a door opens and our mom shouts up, "If you 2 girls don't stop rocking that bed, there's going to be real trouble. We don't need telling twice. We can tell she means it. We race back into bed, and we don't make a sound. We know our mom's still there, standing in the hall, listening. So we lie there in the dark, pretending to be asleep, but I'm wide awake watching a finger of light poking its way through the curtains, making rippling patterns on the carpet. It's so quiet now. I can almost hear the waves lapping around the legs of my bed. I can almost see the slippery sea snakes wriggling and writhing in the water beneath me. It's all right for my sister up there out of reach, but I'm down here just above them. And I start to think how easily they could get me, coiling themselves up the legs of the bed. Any minute now they could slide and slither under the quilt. Ugh, I start to shiver. And I snuggle down the bed, but my foot touches something cold and slippery. I snatch it away, as if I've had an electric shock. Sarah, I whisper, but there's no answer. I can't believe it. She's gone to sleep and left me all on my own in the dark. I tell myself there's nothing there. Nothing at all. I probably imagined it, and I slide my foot down one more time, just to be sure. I feel it again, cold and smooth, and this time I know there's a slippery sea snake about to wrap itself around my ankles. Any moment it'll sink its poisonous fangs into my legs. It'll eat me alive. It'll pick my bones clean. I try to scream, but no sound comes out at all. Help! Help! I kick and kick and kick until my quilt flies up into the air. Get off me, I shout. There's a loud bang again. I'm not gonna do it again. And something lands on the floor. The hall door opens again, and footsteps come running upstairs. Oh, now we're in trouble. What's all this noise? Mom says. And what's that doing there? It's my sister's flashlight lying in the middle of the carpet. I thought it was a slippery sea snake, I say, coming to eat me alive. My mom shakes her head and looks at my sister. I wonder where she could have gotten that silly idea from, she says. My sister grins. She probably read it from some stupid book. But my mom knows better than that. She gives my sister a bit of a scolding. After all, she says, she is the oldest. And with that, this tale comes to an end. I gotta say, it's not as creepy as the others we've read. Not Scare Yourself to Sleep. Especially not The Flat Man. So far, I think I've liked... The Flat Man has just gotten such a nostalgia for me. But Scare Yourself to Sleep was probably better, if I do say so myself. Because there was just so much imagery, death. It was scary, even for me as an adult. This one was just, I think this was the last one they ever ended up writing, and I can see why. Alright, that's gonna do it for the creepy series, guys. We still have one more. We're gonna save it for next time, and it's gonna be a fun time, just like it was today. Even though it wasn't the best story, I still had fun reading it. For the last time, happy Halloween, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.